If I love this book, if I love this book, I didn't love this book. I adore this book. I devoured this book. I finished this book in less than a day. I am obsessed with this book. And it's totally one of my favorite books now. Now, what if Tiana has accepted Facilier offer and instead of sort of breaking the medallion that she was carrying that belonged to him and ending her story the way we know from the movie? In this version of A Twisted Tale novel, we see that Tiana is basically turned human again, and with her Naveen as well, all because she basically accepted a offer from Facilier to basically bring back her dead father. And she ended up opening this restaurant that she was dreaming of with her father, which is not at the old me that she was sort of eyeing in the movie. And they opened this restaurant. Her father is alive again, and no one remembers the fact that he died except Tiana herself. Naveen is a human again, and things are happening. Now, when I saw this book in store, I was so excited about this. Tiana is definitely one of my favorites, and I could not resist to basically read her story and see sort of this other universe version of her tale and see what would happen if, again, Facilier has somewhat win at the end of the movie. I do kind of wish that they would do some kind of animation based on this book, which, while I understand they might not do that, it's I mean, I've been truly fascinated by the plot, and again, I've been so captivated by that I finished this book so fast, and everything was crafted so perfectly that I've just enjoyed every single page and every single moment from the book. Now, Tiana here has basically again got back her father. He's still alive. No one remembers that he died except Tiana. Naveen is him again. Naveen is so smitten with Tiana. That woman could just breathe like in front of him, and he was just be so smitten, like so captivated. He would be like, "Oh my gosh, she's so perfect just because she's breathing." It's been hilarious reading more about them as human now. Naveen has no memories of what happened in the first movie. Charlotte has no memory. The only person that has memory of it is basically Louis. And Louis, at the same time, is sort of not pondering too much about what happened. He basically became human thanks to sort of the offer that Facilier has given to Tiana. So bring back the father, help her out opening the restaurant. Offer that she refused specifically because she said she wanted to open a restaurant thanks to her own strength. Bring back Naveen as human and help Louis basically entering the like the band as a human instead of an alligator. And Tiana wanted to help the friends and family, basically decided to accept his offer. So again, Louis is the only one that has memories of what happened, but it's not really sort of asking about why he's human, like what happened exactly. He's accepting the situation as it is. And, and again, Naveen is overall smitten by Tiana. He has no memories of what happened with her. He doesn't even think that they knew each other before. He does not remember anything at all. He just knew her as Charlotte's friend, and he's so in love with her. Like, I enjoyed so much reading this book and seeing how them interact. And Tiana pretty much tried to escape this guy every single second. And whenever he was with Charlotte, she would just disappear in some kind of corner in the kitchen, everywhere. Like, wherever she could disappear, she would disappear there because she just didn't want to stay with the guy, knowing that she could not stay with the guy because of Facilier offer. And it's just so great. And Charlotte, Charlotte. She's another one that's just hilarious. Like, Charlotte's personality being conveyed on page, and the clueless Charlotte as well, because you kind of see her and Tiana interacting, and Tiana sort of bringing on page the fact that they are obviously different, and not only in terms of different class, because Charlotte is way richer than Tiana, but also in terms of how society see them. So there's a confrontation about this that did not happen in the movie. But again, Charlotte is overall this sort of really supportive friend, and a bit clueless friend, but really supportive friend. and and it's just so much Charlotte that I so much enjoyed reading about her. Now, spoiler alert, obviously there are characters like Mamodi that are not appearing in this book, which I'm like, why? I mean, there's like another substitute for Mamodi, which I understand. One of the reasons why, aside from introducing new character and aside from, changing the story a bit, because it would be too easy to have Mama Odi against Saving the Day, sort of. The need to sort of make the story different. But it's like, Mama Odi conveys so good on screen with all of her energy and the singing and all of her personality, which I don't know how much would have worked on page, so I understand also why she was not in the book, but at the same time, like, did I miss Mama Odi? Like, I was so excited when they got to the door, like, they reached Mama Odi again. I was so excited to see her on screen, on Snake, and all of it, on the screen, on the page, to see them all again, and find out they were not there, because she was in holiday. Queen is in holiday. Queen knows when to take an holiday. When people need her, she's like, nope, I'm in holiday. She knows how to take care of herself. So again, we have a really energetic Charlotte, we have a really smitten Naveen, which is like, you have to read to understand this guy. Like, I fell in love even more with Tiana and Naveen together. It's like, this guy, Tiana could just breathe, and this guy would have been like, would have been so like on his feet for her. Like, it's just great. Tiana and her father, like, I understand why the book ended up in a certain way. Like, I understand why, obviously, but like, it was so good to see them on page for a bit. I will say that. And just her relationship with her father relationship with Theodora, the fact that they managed to have a closure, and just the fact that they ended up moving in this restaurant together and have sort of their dream come true, even for a bit. Facilier. Now, Facilier had the ending that he deserved as usual, but like, Facilier, like, like, I don't know how to explain it. Like, can he not exist for like once in his lifetime? No, obviously he has to, like, gather his sort of his prize and so on. I understand, but also, why there's always going to be a problem with this man around? Like, why? I would say, however, that it was also hilarious to see Facilier would be like, oh, I totally got Tiana, like, I totally, won. I totally sort of managed to like, to conquer this woman, to get what I wanted from her, to, I'm just winning overall. And then he gets like bad news after bad news after bad news, and I'm like, poor guy. Like, it's hilarious overall. Like, poor guy, you kind of feel sorry for him at some point, because you're like, gosh, like, you deserve everything that happens to you. Like, gosh, aren't you unlucky? Spoiler alert. As far as I understood, Louise stays human at the end of the book. Which I'm like, I get it, but also, like, I mean, the movies kind of show that he could be still, crocodile alligator and still makes music. Like, by staying human, he kind of lost touch with his family, because they don't recognize him anymore. They can't speak with him anymore. So I don't know. It feels a bit lonely, the fact that he got his happy ending with the music, but he had to still renounce being himself and be human, if you get what I mean, in this version. When the movie kind of showcased that he could still make music as an alligator, because no one cares. Like, we just love his music. I don't know, that felt a bit odd, a bit, I didn't know, I wasn't really excited about his ending specifically. Now, Charlotte over here, supportive friend, like, she tried to set up Naveen and Tiana together, and when she kind of opened her eyes more about people like, about what people like Tiana lives, daily in New Orleans and around the world, when she kind of had Tiana open her eyes a bit more about their difference in society and so on, her ending, she ended up joining some kind of no, how do you call, not a charity, yeah, she ended up fighting for people. And it's just hilarious because you can imagine, and Charlotte just in pink, like an Elwood. Like I can't imagine the chaos that this woman is going to create, because we just have a glimpse of what happened to her, what she's doing now, and she's like, I can marry Naveen obviously because he's obviously in love with Tiana and we are just friends, and Tiana obviously has a crush on him, and she's decided now that she wants to go to England and pursue random dukes and marry a prince in England. Like, isn't she the queen? Like, she knows what she wants in life. Like, the queen is just going, like, just getting her own destiny, just doing whatever she wants to achieve her dream. Like, queen behavior. We've got a lot of cooking in this book, obviously, because, it's Tiana, it's the restaurant. Do I want to eat as well? You can't understand, like, reading, and they're obviously cooking all the time, and there's, so many food that gets named, and I have no idea how they taste still. And I'm just standing there, like, reading this book, reading everything, and be like, can I try this well? Like, can I just pop up in the book, eat at the restaurant, and come back? Like, can we be in a movie right now where someone read the book in cut version? You end up in the book, you come back from the book. Like, can I do me and me version? I don't know. Overall, an amazing story. Again, you will, if you're like me, you like Disney, and in general, it's like Disney princess can do no wrong. If you just enjoy this, you will definitely just eat this book, just to be intimate with Tiana. You will eat everything, just immediately devour the entire story. You will find the character Miss Rose over here. Spoiler alert, Miss Rose is another queen. Miss Rose is another, like, really calm and collected individual, which I could never. I will say this because I love Tiana. Tiana can do no wrong, but there was a moment in this book, spoiler alert, a little bit spoiler, it's not a major spoiler, but spoiler alert, where Tiana is like, she got mad at Miss Rose, and I'm standing there like, seriously, like, you get mad at Miss Rose over here? Shouldn't you be mad at yourself for accepting Facilier offer? Like, why you get mad at her? Be mad at yourself. And Miss Rose over here is just calm and collected, and let her explode, and just helps her out. And I'm like, Miss Rose is better than me because I am not calm and collected. If I get pissed, I explode and I do worse. So, like, Miss Rose is just a queen by standing up and just be calm and collected when Tiana crash out, because I could never. Queen behavior. I need more Miss Rose in my life to be as calm and collected as she is. Overall, amazing book again. Just such an amazing reading. I'm sure you will enjoy as well as I did. And please give it a chance if you can. Like, if you find the book online in store, like, give a chance to this Twisted Tale novel. There are multiple, like, Twisted Tale novels. There's, like, I've seen here Snow White, Aurora, Ariel, Belle. There's, like, so many different Twisted Tale novels, and I'm fairly sure that there are more, and are just the one that I've seen at the end of this book. But, like, give it a chance because it's an amazing read overall, and it's just great. And if you like Princess and the Frog, you need to give this book a chance. Full stop. Like, that's it. So yes, I just love it. I love it. Everyone loved them again. Naveen, Naveen just meeting over it. Amazing. Mr. James, like, we love you as well. And we are happy to have seen you for a little bit. Just give it a chance, yes. Bye.